The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates said that the male libido was like being chained to a madman. He writes, "In my case, the chain broke, and I was the madman." Socrates says, love, the supposed deity, is neither mortal nor immortal, neither beautiful nor ugly. Love is rugged and resourceful, but also a spendthrift. And his restless, ambitious seeking quality and deity Mahid's love has more in common with the unsatisfied lover than what the beautiful beloved. Socrates first prescribes abstinence from sexual pleasure, a conventionalized treatment of his view on sex, then follows, which illustrates and amplifies the earlier summary treatment of its dangers. Xenophon 1 that is Socrates' advices makes the wrong move and finds that, though sex may be a pleasure, but it makes you a slave. Socrates' 3 rules for resisting temptations. Point 1. We cannot willingly do evil. Point 2. It is better to suffer from an unjust act than to commit an unjust act. Point 3. I would rather have the whole world divided against me than be divided against myself. One of the disciples of Socrates, the great Greek philosopher, asked his teacher, "My venerable master, kindly instruct me how many times a householder can have copulation with his legal wife, or how many times a man should sex in his life." Socrates replied, "Only once in his lifetime." The disciple said, "Oh my lord. This is absolutely impossible for worldly men. Passion is dreadful and troublesome. This world is full of temptations and distractions. Householders have not a strong will to resist temptations. Their indriyas, senses, are very revolting and powerful. The mind is filled with passion. Thou art a philosopher and yogi. You can control. Pray, kindly prescribe an easy path for the men of the world." Then Socrates said, "A householder can have copulation once in a year." The disciple replied, "O venerable sir, this is also a hard job for them. You must prescribe an easier course." Socrates then replied, "Well, my dear disciple, once in a month. This is suitable. This is quite easy. I think you are satisfied now." The disciple said, "This also is impossible, my revered master. Householders are very fickle-minded, please prescribe an easier course." Socrates said, "Twice in a month, but this will cause early death." The disciple said, "This also impossible, they cannot remain even for a single day without sexual intercourse. Their minds are full of sexual samskaras, mental imprints, and vasanas, desires. You have no idea of their mentality." Then Socrates said, "Well said, my dear child. Do one thing now. Go directly to the burial ground now. Dig a grave and purchase a coffin and winding sheet for the corpse beforehand. Now you can spoil yourself any number of times you like. This is my final advice to you." This last advice pierced the heart of the disciple. He felt it keenly. He thought over the matter seriously and understood the importance and glory of brahmacharya, celibacy, and said, believed that retaining seed is the key for a successful life and self-abuse, masturbation, is near to death. Later on the disciple took to spiritual sadhana, practice, in right earnest. He took a vow of strict unbroken celibacy for life. He became an Urdhvareta yogi and had self-realization. He became one of the favorite disciples of Socrates. Urdhvareta, the celibate who has stopped his semen leakages and his semen energy is now going up to his brain. Urdhva means up and Reta means semen. So, it literally means upward semen. Thanks for watching and do like and subscribe the channel if you have learned something from it. Have a great day.